Hey, what's going, y'all? It is yours truly once again. Yeah, I had to bring up the Russell Wilson situation. Just overall, and not even speaking bad of Russell Wilson, but I think there is something that one needs to know and understand. And there are a couple of other guys I want to talk about within all this. I don't want to give those guys away right away because then you'll be like, hey, I know where he's going with this. I don't need to listen to the rest of this video. Nah, check this out. Here we go. Okay, so given the latest and the greatest, I guess, from Sierra, she's coming out the way that she is. I won't say that she's being wholesome, she's being whoresome. And I guess Russell Wilson supports that. And a lot of people see that as him being a simp. I get it. But not to play devil's advocate or anything like that. But let's just say this from an unbiased, yes, an unbiased perspective. What if that is what he actually likes? And I get it. You have some of the feminine that are like, you good guys actually don't want good women. You want the Tatianas. Good guys want good women, okay? You can't use one guy as a template for every other type of good guy. You can't do that. Can't do that, okay? Now, for him and the way normally a man will look at a situation is that he obviously doesn't want a feminine that's flaunting and showing her body off and the way that she contorts herself for millions of people to see. He wants to keep that private, kind of like what I've said before in one of my recent uploads about keeping your love behind closed doors, your true love, your real love behind closed doors. I believe in that. It's a private thing. It's a sacred thing. You got to do things more sacred, but some guys like that because I just believe they haven't fully developed themselves and they're masculine. You just got some guys that like that. They're not used to a fully developed feminine. They are not a fully developed masculine. And that's just the way it goes. So that doesn't mean that he's a good guy that went for a bad girl. No, he's just underdeveloped himself, just as she is. He just goes about trying to have a cleaner looking image or a cleaner looking perception of himself. Keep that in mind. Perception is reality. Now, another guy like this, bringing up the other guys. Michael B. Jordan. He's with Steve Harvey's daughter. And of course, she has a certain way about herself. No need to explain. Another one of what they call the good guy that went for the bad girl. But what if, just like with Russell Wilson, in the case of Lori Harvey, hopefully I have her name right, Steve Harvey's daughter, what if Lori is the type of chick that Michael B. Jordan likes? What if? No different than with, last but not least, with Steph Curry. Finding out that Aisha Curry, she had a few rabbits in the hat, a few tricks up her sleeve, literally. And she wants tricks taken off her sleeves. She wants other guys to entertain her. So now her and Steph Curry have this open marriage that they have publicly announced. Okay. But what if she is what Steph Curry likes? Once again, I believe this is part of an underdeveloped masculinity because you want her and her feminine that's of a weaker vessel. So basically of her being modest, more humble, more timid, but in a positive way, more private, more quiet, more reserved, more conservative in her femininity because she knows of how fragile she is, especially if things crack with her trying to be hard and brittle like a man. See, the greater feminine knows this and never tries to cross that line so that she can remain in her feminine. So she's not the type to try to live her best life now. She's not trying to twerk like a Sierra, even though she's supposed to be having this image of a wife, not have this image of a Tatiana. And that's not throwing a shot at Sierra. I'm just saying, real women don't try to be like typical females. Okay. But yes, you do have a lot of guys who prefer the typical females than the real women because these guys are not real men. They're still like typical males. They feel that, well, she's born if she's not trying to drop it like it's hot. I'm personally like this. The only thing I want her dropping like it's hot in a public space, if that is food on my plate. But that's even a private affair, if you ask me. But yeah, these guys, they got these gals. What if that's actually what they like? And they don't know any better. We know that. But that's probably what they like until they know that, hey, this ain't what I shouldn't have liked. So I guess for those that want to see them want better, let them find that on their own and let them find out other things on their own that they probably realize, whoa, I should have thought about that back in the day. This got to be something that I can love versus just what I like. Thanks a million.